Hello, and welcome to the Buddhism for Beginners channel. Today's topic is one that touches everyone universally, the inevitability of aging. No matter the path we choose in life, this reality is unavoidable. How can we embrace this truth, and what steps can we take to harmonize our lives with it? For many, aging evokes feelings of unease or fear. But aging is not merely the slowing down of the body. It is a profound journey of gaining emotional depth and mental maturity. In this video, we'll explore how to approach aging with acceptance, drawing inspiration from the teachings of renowned Buddhist master DAISHI. We'll uncover methods to nurture a peaceful heart and cultivate richness of spirit as we grow older. Instead of dreading the changes that accompany aging, we'll discover ways to embrace them and find mental clarity during this phase of life. Let's take this journey together and learn how to navigate aging with grace and wisdom. Be sure to stay with us until the end, and if you find this discussion helpful, consider subscribing to our channel. Let's begin by contemplating what aging truly signifies. When we think about aging, what often comes to mind are challenges such as reduced physical vitality, memory lapses, or declining energy levels. However, from a Buddhist perspective, as taught by Master DAISHI, aging is far more than physical changes. It is a natural stage of human development that represents the depth and refinement of life's experiences. DAISHI described aging as an essential step in spiritual growth, where the body might weaken, but the strength and depth of the mind can flourish. As we age, we accumulate wisdom through life experiences, enabling us to perceive the world with greater clarity and insight. The truths we couldn't grasp in our younger years often become evident with time. This unique wisdom is a treasure of aging. In Buddhism, wisdom transcends mere knowledge or facts. It is a deep, intuitive understanding of life that brings inner peace. Such wisdom arises only through lived experiences and thoughtful reflection. Aging provides a gateway to this profound understanding. Yet, for many, the dominant emotions linked to aging are fear and worry. The prospect of physical decline and the nearness of death often feed these fears. The fading of youth, strength, and beauty intensifies this dread. While society tends to fixate on the physical consequences of aging, DAISHI's teachings emphasize its psychological and spiritual dimensions. The focus, instead, should be on the growth of the soul through this phase of life. One of Master DAISHI's central teachings is the principle of oneness of life and death, which stresses the inseparability of these two states, a fundamental Buddhist belief. The fear of aging often stems from its perceived closeness to death. However, DAISHI taught that fearing death is a distraction from living fully. Life and death are parts of the same cycle, and attaching ourselves too strongly to either disrupts the mind's freedom. As long as we are alive, death accompanies us, and aging is but a natural part of this continuum. Thus, we should welcome these changes as integral steps in our journey. DAISHI's philosophy encourages us to see aging not as a burden, but as a chance to fully embrace the present moment. When our minds are calm and grounded, the fears and anxieties tied to aging fade away. Preparing for the later stages of life allows us to cultivate a peaceful heart. The idea that aging is solely a precursor to death can make it difficult for many to accept. However, DAISHI provided tools to overcome this fear through understanding the unity of life and death. DAISHI often reminded his followers that our fear of death is rooted in our attachment to living. Attachment to life, as Master DAISHI explained, lies at the heart of our fear. We often place immense value on living while viewing death as something negative, something to avoid at all costs. However, in Buddhist philosophy, life and death are seen as equally significant, two sides of the same coin. By accepting both, we can cultivate true peace of mind. Aging, as part of the natural cycle of existence, is not inherently a negative experience. Since death is inevitable, fearing it is unproductive. Instead, as Master DAISHI taught, We can use aging as an opportunity to prepare ourselves for death with serenity and clarity. This preparation involves mentally equipping ourselves to face death with calmness. DAISHI emphasized that by confronting our fear of death, we simultaneously reduce our anxiety about aging. Far from being merely a precursor to death, aging is a period for profound reflection and growth, allowing us to explore the meaning and essence of life in greater depth. One of the most transformative aspects of accepting aging is realizing the wisdom it bestows. Insights and perspectives that eluded us in youth become accessible as we grow older. This is not about gathering knowledge, but rather cultivating wisdom born from experience. DAISHI made a clear distinction between the two. Knowledge can be acquired from books, schools, and external sources, making it accessible to anyone. Wisdom, however, is forged through lived experiences, introspection, and meaningful connections with others. It is a natural gift of the aging process. This wisdom provides us with the ability to see the bigger picture, consider others' perspectives, and confront our inner selves. In youth, we often become consumed by external validation, appearances, and societal expectations. As we age, however, the focus shifts to the richness of our inner lives. Aging allows us to reassess our values, uncover what truly matters, and reflect on the meaning of our existence. This deepened understanding is among the most precious gifts aging offers. Master DAISHI taught that this wisdom transforms aging from something to fear into something profoundly valuable. Embracing the inner growth that aging brings fosters mental stability and a sense of purpose. A cornerstone of Buddhist teachings is the concept of impermanence, which holds that all things in life are in constant flux and nothing remains unchanged. Our bodies, minds, and the world around us are in a perpetual state of transformation. Aging, too, is an intrinsic part of this universal truth. DAISHI placed immense importance on the teaching of impermanence. He urged us not to resist change, but to embrace it fully, as this acceptance leads to freedom of the heart. Aging is an unavoidable aspect of natural change, and the suffering we experience arises from our attempts to fight it. One significant reason many people fear aging is their attachment to youth and beauty. The loss of these attributes, along with concerns about declining health, often intensifies anxiety. The fear of aging often stems from our strong attachment to youth and beauty. However, Master DAISHI taught that embracing the principle of impermanence can liberate us from these attachments. By recognizing that all things, including youth and beauty, are transient, our grip on them begins to loosen. Aging is a natural expression of impermanence, and our challenge is to accept it with grace. Instead of resisting change, we are encouraged to reflect inwardly and maintain a stable heart. According to DAISHI's teachings, embracing aging as a natural process can bring profound peace and acceptance of life's transitions. To fully accept aging, we must prepare not only for physical changes, but also for a transformation of the mind. Master DAISHI emphasized the importance of quieting the mind and engaging in self-reflection to confront our inner selves. Practices such as meditation and mindful breathing allow us to observe our thoughts and release unnecessary attachments and distractions. This approach is particularly valuable when facing the uncertainties of aging. By calming the mind, we can reduce the anxiety and fear associated with growing older. In addition, DAISHI introduced the concept of Wu, a practice of letting go of attachment to the self. Much of our suffering arises from an excessive focus on ourselves, our appearance, age, or societal status. This self-centered perspective intensifies the fears surrounding aging. By embracing the teaching of Wu and releasing these fixations, we can approach aging with greater ease and flexibility. Aging itself carries a unique beauty. While the allure of youth is often tied to physical strength and outward appearance, the beauty of aging lies in inner growth and maturity. Master DAISHI regarded aging as a testament to the evolution of the heart. As we grow older, our inner lives expand, deepening qualities such as empathy and compassion for others. This perspective on aging shifts the focus from external aesthetics to the cultivation of inner richness. Though physical beauty may fade with time, it is replaced by a different kind of beauty, one rooted in wisdom, serenity, and understanding. A calm demeanor, profound insight, and a gentle heart all contribute to the gracefulness of aging. Additionally, the slower pace that aging brings allows for a more thoughtful and intentional way of living. While youth often rushes through life in a whirlwind of activity, aging gives us the space to savor moments and appreciate life's subtleties. This slower rhythm accentuates the beauty of growing older. In reflecting on Master Daiji's teachings, we see that aging is far more than the decline of the body. It is an ongoing journey toward mental clarity and wisdom. With age comes the ability to view life through a broader lens and to nurture a deeper sense of inner fulfillment. Daiji's teachings invite us to embrace aging as an integral part of life, illuminating its beauty through the lens of impermanence. Master Daiji highlighted the value of embracing change with joy rather than succumbing to fear or anxiety about aging. By shifting our focus to the wisdom and personal growth that aging brings, we can nurture inner peace and accept this natural stage of life with grace. I hope this discussion has offered you a fresh perspective on aging and inspired you to view it as a transformative and enriching journey. If you found this video insightful, please support us by subscribing to the channel and leaving a like. Your engagement helps us continue sharing valuable insights. In our next video, we will further explore the profound teachings of Master Daiji and the timeless wisdom of Buddhism. Stay connected for more enlightening discussions. Thank you for joining us until the end, and may peace and wisdom accompany you always.